That I kind of lied about what this video was going to be about. A lot of stuff happened in between the uploading of that one and the recording of this one. I saw the trailer for Wreck-It Ralph 2, for Bumblebee, and for, what is it called? The Lego Movie, the second part. Oh boy, this is going to be a rough one. Starting with Bumblebee, it looks like, I mean, there's not really a whole lot to say about it. He shows up, a girl finds him, he's a car, she's a girl, they meet, they like each other. There's no explosions in the trailer, so it's clearly not a Michael Bay film, so it actually has potential. It looks like it's going to be pretty decent, like a little emotional story, kind of like The Last of Us, God of War 2018, The Boy and His Blob. No, there's still just not a whole lot to say about it. I just think it looks like it's going to be a pretty decent film by, I'm not even quite sure who. Comes out this holiday season. Am I going to be seeing it? For the sake of doing a review on it. So moving on. We have Wreck-It Ralph, a trailer that actually makes me a little bit angry because this one looks like it has nothing to do with gaming. So it didn't have to be a Wreck-It Ralph movie. Because the thing that made Wreck-It Ralph so special is because it was a gaming movie, you know, for gamers. Have you played Sonic? Have you played Mario? Have you played House of the Dead? Well, you recognize this stuff. But this one is literally just Disney self-congratulating themselves because of all the things that they own. They go to Disneyland or whatever in the internet, because it's called Ralph Breaks the Internet, and they see Star Wars and they see Marvel, they meet all the Disney princesses, and it's like, okay, well, where's the stuff that made it Wreck-It Ralph? Where's the gaming stuff? Where's the charm that the original movie had? Where's the stuff that made me like it so much? Not that the first one is an extraordinarily great movie, but it works because it feels like a video game. The movie, the second part, it's kind of, I mean, it's a lot of the same. You know, if you like the first movie, then it looks like you're going to like this one. It's got the same sort of comedy. I was watching the trailer, it actually made me laugh a couple of times. The comedy really works this time around. Everybody seems like they brought it a second time. Chris Pratt, you know, returns as the voice of Emmett. Is that his name? Yeah, that's his name. I don't really know who voices Lucy, but I don't think Will Arnett's Batman is going to be in it. But everybody else, Unikitty, Charlie Day's Benny, they all seem like they're going to be making return. I don't know if my heart's just getting hard or if I'm just a cynic by nature, but I don't know. I'm just not really all excited about that. So moving on to the Lego movie. It opens with a narration from Wild Style that's talking about, oh, it's been this much time since Taco Tuesday, which was the end of the first movie. And so I guess the world's kind of it looks like the world's fallen into like a post-apocalyptic scenario. And that's cool, I guess. But I'm sure since it's the Lego movie, they'll find a way to make that a parody because you know that post-apocalypse is getting a little tired at this point. And if we know it, they know it. If there's anything that Lord and Miller understand, it's comedy. Way through the trailer, this like drone thing shows up and it starts attacking them. And it looks like somebody has sent it after them because of the Taco Tuesday events. It looks like the ending of the last movie is spilling over into the plot of this film. So I kind of like that connectivity. I like continuity in films like this because it's really silly. So the fact that they have continuity actually means that they're trying in this one. They're trying really hard to make it a saga that's not just a couple of, you know, bricks that you just put together randomly. It's actually a set. Hearing the story, though, that Lord and Miller weren't gonna get to work on Lego Movie 2 until they got permission to use Marvel and DC characters, I guess that kind of fell through because here we are and it doesn't seem like there's gonna be Marvel and DC characters in it. That may not have even been true now that I'm thinking about it because, well, maybe because there were Star Wars characters in the first one and Star Wars was already owned by Lucasfilm, not Warner, but the movie is by Warner and they own the DC characters. Maybe there is some sort of sharing arrangement, especially since Lego gets to make DC and Marvel games and Star Wars games. I don't really know the semantics. Maybe they did get permission to put Marvel and DC characters in the movie. Well, I'll find out in February 2019 when the movie comes out. Although, that's just my quick thoughts on the three trailers that... Washing machine. Nope, that's the dryer. Anyway, those are just my thoughts on the three trailers that I saw today. Looks like two decent movies and one that I'm really not all that excited for, but I'm going to see it for the purpose of reviewing it. If you like what you saw here, leave a like, subscribe if you're new, share it around, comment below. I'm going to steal Jeremy Johnson's sorry outro. If you like the trailers, then comment below, let me know, and as always, if you like what you see here and you want to see more, click right here to see more. That was terrible.